Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the Julie and Milo show. Today we are talking about Onpassive again. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Newport Coast, California. My business partner, my dear friend, my good friend, Milo, please say hello.
Hey, how you doing, Julie? How's things going for you today?
Fantastic, always fantastic. So today we're talking about Onpassive. You might ask us, what is Onpassive? Onpassive is Catmo. Catmo spelled CATMO. C stands for Complete Digital Solutions. A stands for automation. It's 100% automatically done for you. You don't have to lift a finger. And it is integrated with artificial intelligence, okay? And T stands for traffic, targeted traffic. Onpassive will be able to use its tools to be able to bring targeted traffic to your business, okay? M. M stands for money. Money, what I'm saying when I said money, I really mean it's residual income, and it's a residual income for life, okay? O stand for Onpassive, and Onpassive has always delivered. Knowing Ash Muffard, who's the CEO of the company, when he delivers something, it's perfect, okay? So today we are talking about how Onpassive can help dealership or car salesman in that field. So Milo, would you like to start off with our topics today?
Absolutely. How are you, Julie? And yes, it will help almost any business in the industry, actually. On passive is, I'm just so excited about it because it's the best thing I've ever seen or ever been involved with. Uh, let's start with how can on passive actually help a car dealership sell more cars or a car salesman sell more cars? Okay, the reason that this can all happen is a simple little thing called automation, um, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence (AI) is not by any means new, but it is new to us and to people, and you can put your website onto it. So a car dealership could take their website, they could put it on it, and it would actually go out there and it would search for people looking for a certain kind of car. So let's say they've got a certain color car, a certain kind of car, and they wanted to sell that car. Well, if it's on their website that they have that, guess what? This is going to go find someone in the United States or in the world, as far as that goes, that wants that kind of car, depending on what kind of car it is or whatever, that will drive them to that website because they know that that website has that car that this person's looking for. For example, you're all familiar with AI as far as Facebook and Google and stuff, and I'm sure you've been shopping before, and you've been looking for whether you're looking for a new dress or a new coat or new pair of shoes or whatever you're looking for. All of that stuff shows up on the side of your Facebook. I'm sure you've seen that before, right, Julie?
Yes, yes, I have seen that before. Recently, I bought a pair of sunglasses, and amazingly, I bought it from my phone. And when I open my internet on my laptop, I see that pair of sunglasses there. So whatever it is, AI is they capture what I did on my phone, because you know how my phone is connecting with my computer, so it shows up there. But the thing what I'm saying here is that so today I had a conversation with a friend of mine who sells cars, right? I said, what is your most challenging being a salesperson that you selling cars and stuff like that? He said the most challenging thing is to be able to find customer. And I said, well, Onpassive will do all that for you. Well, being able to drive traffic to a dealership has to have a website, right? And I'm very sure the dealership probably spend thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to build that website, to have a domain, to get it hosted. And then not only that, he has to find more software of keeping the inventory, right? Hiring salespersons, hiring employee. There are so many softwares that this dealership has to buy in order for him or her to run this dealership, or the company to be able to run this dealership. Now, I'm very sure every month this dealership has to pay many type of subscriptions on the software that they purchase. So within Onpassive, a car dealership can actually do all of what I mentioned. Am I correct, Milo?
That is so true. That's the beautiful thing about this is all of it is one works hand in hand with everything. So all of your stuff is there. When you get that website, like I said, the key that you said in cat mode was the T. You know, not only is it automatically built for you, you know, and it's a digital company, but it has T, which is targeted traffic. Now, there's a difference between traffic to a website and targeted traffic to a website. Targeted traffic means that whoever's looking for that kind of car, that particular car, or whatever you're advertising, that's going to drive people there. Now, that can be done in many ways. There can be filters put on that, hey, you know, we only want to target, you know, these counties, maybe 7 counties around, you know, or hey, maybe you don't care if it comes from any place in the United States, you can sell it, because the internet is a big global industry now. You know, it can sell to any place, you know. So even, you know, let's just take a far out example. Let's say that someone from Australia was coming to the United States, but they wanted to buy a car because they want to travel across the United States, but they want a certain kind of car. You know, they want a Mustang that's going to be a blue Mustang, you know, and it's going to be a convertible, and you know, all this, whether it's a used car or whatever. Boom, all of a sudden it's going to tell everyone in the United States where that car is, you know, and the person could fly right into there. They could get their car. They could buy it at that point because they already seen it. They've already talked to the people on the internet. They did that, but that would be a string, you know, a case of how it would work. It could work with the people next door. You know, you don't know which of your dealerships, the 4 dealerships in your 20-mile area has a blue Ford Mustang. But if that's what you're wanting, it's going to find that place for you. It's a huge advantage. It's a huge advantage to a salesperson to be online with this, you know. So you start with the dealership. Maybe the dealership comes in, they buy a package, and then they put all of their dealers underneath them, or their salespeople underneath them, and that's all generating them income. So instead of now paying out advertising costs every month, you know, every week, because you're running an ad in the newspaper, or you used to run an ad on the radio, or this or that, now you can do that. And guess what else? You can use ONET, and you can have your own radio broadcast that advertise your cars, you know, that people could listen to it if that was the case, if they're wanting to do that. Or if you got a podcast that's really popular, hey, you put your advertising on that, and the podcast is, you know, you're bringing in speakers and stuff, but guess what? You're getting your free advertisement to all the people listening. It's just a remarkable thing, but it also, you know, there's a lot of features with it. You know, number one is it's built on a virtual private network. So it's your network. It's not only that, but it has a chat box that if at 3 o'clock in the morning someone's looking for a car and they want to text you a message or something, you know, about this certain car, well, guess what? All of the answers are right there in the chat box. It answers them for you. And you were saying, you know, about all of the software and stuff that's included in this subscription, because remember, it's a platform, and it's a full subscription of different softwares that you could be using. And I mean, in any business, you use them. Number one, it has a OCapture, which is, you know, an incredible program where you take a picture, and now you can do like Photoshop, you know, where you can write in it, almost like a canvas, you know, where you can do memes, where you could put prices on cars and you could advertise it on social media and stuff like that, you know, but you got all of this other advertising that takes place also. And like you said, one of the A was automatically. It does it automatically for you. It puts a sales funnel in every day. So every day it puts a new sales funnel into about your website. Something was changed on your website. Well, guess what? There's a new funnel showing it, and it constantly stays up to date. And you, as the owner, doesn't have to do anything with that. It also has software that actually integrates with your expenses, you know, and even like staff, it could actually, you could put your staff in there and it would tell you how many cars they've sold this weekend. And all of that would be automatically done for you, which would also extend out into your accounts payables, your accounts receivables, and run right on out into your taxes. Actually does your taxes for you, all with one thing, your QuickBooks, the whole works is there for you. Anything that you need in business, it has the software built in for it. I mean, I think that's pretty incredible, don't you?
It is incredible. It's actually awesome. You know, Milo, I'm a car girl. I love car. Let's just say that I own a dealership, okay? And I do have an inventory, a car that only made probably about 2 or 3 of them in the entire world, right? Let's just say that I own one of those cars in my dealership, okay? And I'm very sure every single dealership has a list of their elites customer, right? So now no one can go to the dealership, to my dealership, to see the car, right? I'm in the office, and I have connections with a lot of elite car dealership, and then also I have elite customer. So then I want to showcase the car, right? I wanted to showcase that car. So I know in Onpassive is offering something called a O-Connect, or like a Zoom call, or a webinar that will be able to feature my car and be able to have a lot of these elite customer, or the dealership, the luxury, or because you remember there's only 2, 3 of these cars made in the world. I can literally invite millions and millions of people all over the world to attend my webinar where I actually features that. I think that's really cool. I mean, if I was a car dealership, I would want, if I had that kind of car, only 2, 3 cars that's made, I would want millions of people to attend my showcase that car. That is actually really cool. And I think that particular software or the webinar would be on its own $1 billion company.
Absolutely. I mean, and I think, you know, sometimes we say that, you know, if you got a website or you got a car or you got anything and you're trying to sell it, that product is only going to be worth what someone will give you for it. Now, if you bring that car to someone who's not even interested in cars, that car is not going to bring you much money, because that's all you're showing it to. So, but now if you bring it to car enthusiasts, or, you know, someone that collects Mustangs, and they know, you know, that there's only certain numbers on a Mustang Cobra, or, you know, these different, and I'm not a big car person, but if you were, what I'm saying, man, it can nail it right down. And you could have like you said, a Zoom call or whatever that's basically can be almost like a TV show that would feature these cars. But guess what? Guess who's going to be there? It's going to be the people, because it's going to your targeted traffic. It's going to find those people who love the Mustangs, who love cars. It's going to bring those people in there. When you get those kind of people in there, those are the people that want to buy your car. Those are the people that are going to bring more money for your car, you know, or those are the people that want to see your car. Even if you don't want to sell it, you just want to show it, you can do that also. A great thing you bring up. You know, the other thing is that we didn't talk about is old wallet. On the back side of it is a thing called old wallet. And I like to say old wallet is like your own World Bank that you have. Now with old wallet, you can pay any amount of money to anyone anywhere in the world you know, if they have on passive also, it's just a matter of trading money back and forth. There's no bank fees. There's none of all of this crazy stuff, you know. And guess what? It's universal. So in other words, it works in the United States, but it works in Europe. So if you're in Europe and you want to buy that car, well, you know, and it's so much per US dollars, well, they convert that over. How much is it in euros? You put that money in euros, and then you can, the person receiving the money can just convert it. And that can even work in cryptocurrency, Germany money, you know, Mexican money, Spanish money, whatever kind of money you've got. And there's a lot of them, you know, because we're actually in 217 countries right now and expanding, you know, and that's it's an incredible company. It really is. And the giving back program is just remarkable on it. And you can speak about that. You know about that.
Yeah, absolutely. Giving back is the things that a lot of us are wanting to do, but usually, you know, usually we have to give back from our own pocket, you know, but within on passive be able to create something called Obless so that we all can give, and we all can give a gift that keep on giving. Because if you are a founder of OnPassive, and let's say that you want to, you have a charity that you really cherish, and what you could do is you could actually buy a founder position within OnPassive, and you create that income for them. Not only you buy a position for $97, you can also bless them, bless all the people within that charity. And that particular charity, you know, instead of they go out there and keep looking for funding, they can literally invite their membership or their donor to be able to contribute by buying a you know, $100 or $97 founder positions, and they continuously to be able to share the blessings with other people. I mean, this is incredible for what OnPassive is doing. And I think we got to talk a little bit about Ash Mufareh is the CEO of the company. I mean, I haven't met him. I know you met him in person, but being a founder and be able to sit in every single webinar that he is holding as a founder, I mean, which CEO out there that's spending 5 hours with the founders, with their members? And every single time that I'm attending that webinar, I feel like it is really a family that's sitting together, sharing the love, sharing the goal, the vision, and a lot more. So I know you met Ash Mufareh in person. So you want to share a little bit? I know we're running out of time, but we'll probably just take a minute and share with our viewer about Ash Mufareh.
Absolutely. Ash Mufareh is one of the most incredible people I've ever met in my life. When you meet Ash Mufareh, or at least when I did, the energy was so tremendous. And his passion, his heart, you know, he is such a genuine person that wants to give back. And I like to say that he's creating a legacy. And I do believe that over time, you know, Wikipedia is going to say passionate and all these things given to people and stuff like this. Ash Mufareh is going to be right at the top of that list because of what he is creating. I like to say that we're going to change the world one person at a time, and it started with Ash Mufareh, and it spreads down. And so OnPassive, more than being a business, more than being you know, different, whatever you want to call it. It's almost like a culture. It's like a family. He's bringing people together that are like-minded and saying, hey, you know what? We can change the world. You know, we can stop homelessness. We can help people with cancer. We can help St. Jude. We can do all of this by just, you know, giving a little bit back, you know. And why do we need more than we really need? There's only so much you can need and so much you can use. And when you understand that, it just flips something in your mind and you start going, wow, this is so true. Why have we not been doing this, you know? Why isn't the world a much better place to live? You know, why isn't it? And I believe that that's a lot of what Ash Mufareh is. And he's just an incredible person, you know, and I mean, I love the guy.
Yeah, me too. Just looking at him, I love the fact that I can see that he has a a brilliant mind, but and a golden heart, and those two are connected. I mean, he said something the other day. You wish you could kiss my brain. It was really cute when he said that.
Yeah,
So anyway, I know there's a couple other things that we haven't mentioned. We do have Millionaires Club when it's launched. We're probably going to cover that in our next segment. So tonight we'll call it a night, and this message hopefully will help all the car dealership owner or even salesmen be able to use Onpassive as a company for them to be able to cut down their costs and be able to drive more traffic to their websites. Any last words, Milo?
absolutely. If you know of any salesperson, car salesperson, or a car dealership, or someone that can use this, or you know of anyone, please pass this video along to them, along with your link. Remember, it's not about us, it's about you. And we're just helping give back. We want to give back. We want to help people, help other people in the community. This will be I mean, if you pass this out, you are really blessing someone. Understand that. You know, it's an opportunity. It's not about you. It's about blessing someone else, and that's what we want to do. We want to be a blessing to someone else. But anyway, it was
Absolutely.
great being on the show tonight. This was awesome. So from Nashville, I say good night.
Good night, everyone. Please go out there and giving a gift of Onpassive, the gift which always keep on giving. All right. Have a good night.